Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Austin, and welcome back to Fried as Hell. On today's episode, I'll be going over on how to make the perfect burger for your upcoming family barbecue. So let's get right into it. So, most importantly, you need your ingredients, right? You need the ground beef, you need your salt, you need your pepper, you need your hamburger buns, and most importantly to me, you need your ketchup. Now, let me show you where I got all those items at. Potato rolls. Best rolls out there. If any of y'all say this is not the best chip out there, you're crazy. Now, we get the condiments. You can grab whatever you want, but me, I'm definitely a ketchup guy. And it's the right size to get. All right, without further ado, let's start frying. First step in your process, you need your seasoning. All right, here we go. You start, always start with your pepper. This is what my dad did whenever I was young and we were at family barbecues. I'd watch him. He'd do a little 3 pumps of pepper, 3 pumps of salt. Put the salt on the outside of the burger so it lines up. Then once you have whatever seasoning you have on your burger, pick it up. When your burner's hot, throw it on. So during this process, it depends on what heat you have on. Right now I'm on high heat, so I'll give this burger on the bottom side on the pan about a good 3 to 4, almost 5 minutes. And once the edges start browning up, I'll throw more pepper, more salt on the top side, and then flip it over. But yeah, this is definitely what I did whenever I was young, watching my dad cook his burgers at family barbecues. He did a lot of it. He added a lot more seasoning. That's how he likes his burgers. But I'm definitely just a plain old salt, pepper kind of guy. Maybe some steakhouse sauce here and there. But for now, that's what we rock with. But you can do whatever you want with this. Sometimes whenever you're on your low heat, medium heat, you have to watch that. To make me, I usually cook my burgers on high, which is what I am now. But if you're on medium heat, I'm gonna cook a little slower. Low heat, it's gonna cook a lot more slower. So when the edges, you'll see when the edges start browning up on the side, that's when you know when to flip it a little bit. But then one of the most important parts about flipping it, to me, when I cook my burgers, I will take my spatula, and if I can get under the burger pretty easily, I'm able to flip it. If you can't get under it very easily, that means it's not ready to be flipped yet. It's still sticking to the pan a little bit. Sometimes whenever you flip it, you have to kind of guide your hand with it so it doesn't fall off and this and that. But right now it's not looking too bad. I am on high heat. This is some pretty good meat right here. Like I said, it already has some seasoning on it, some red pepper, some sea salt. It came with a lot of nice seasoning on it already. I like that kind of stuff, but I like to add my little own texture to it, little own taste to it. So whenever me and my dad would barbecue now, since I'm a lot older, I know what I'm doing. He kind of showed me a lot of new ways to do it. So now I kind of take after him, like father, like son. So I'm gonna wait for this burger a little bit. It's getting there. This meat is gonna cook a lot faster than any other meat. So, but as long as we're waiting here, you guys just watch and learn how to do it. Like I said, I'll say it again. My dad taught me everything I know about burgers. So, let me see what this is looking like here. Let me see if I can get under it pretty easily. Yeah, look at that. And then flip it back over. And then once you see you can get it a little bit, flip it. All right. And then do the same thing. You wait about your good 3 to 5 minutes, see what it's looking like. And whenever you flip it to the next side, here's the most important part. You gotta make sure it's done. It depends on how people like it. Medium well done, rare, whatever. One of the most helpful tips my dad taught me is you take the bottom of your spatula, whatever you're using, and you push down onto the top of the burger. And if you see white bubbles coming out, that means you're almost done with that burger. If you're seeing some red, there's still some rareness in there, still some blood in there. But then you got to cook it a little bit longer to still get the juices on it. So right now, I'll let this sit for another couple minutes. So, but by the end of that, this is what your burger would look like. I like to add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper on it, a little bit more. Doesn't bother it at all. Just a little bit on the top. You got your potato roll bun. This is the most important bun of the process. All right, no one else uses any other bun besides potato rolls. Use them. Then your sauce. This is the most important part too. You only use ketchup. Anyone else that tells you to use any other condiments, they're wrong. Here, a little bit. Spread it around. Give you some dip right here. All right. Then for your side, always gotta have chips. Like this is the most important part of the cookout too, alongside with the burger. Open it, dig out some few. These are Sun Chips, the original ones. So throw some on there a little bit right here. Get this spatula out the way here. Right here. And then that's basically it about your burger. So there you have it. It's a perfect burger for your summertime. Be sure to tune in on the next episode of Fried as Hell. My name is Austin, and I'll see you next time.